Hello guys and welcome to Just Create. Today we tackle the single most important aspect of filmmaking. Let's begin. So what is the single most important aspect of filmmaking? You guessed it, the story. I'm sure you've heard about it, read about it, seen it somewhere. Just everyone has been really driving home how important the story is. So why might this be a problem for you? Well, I myself, I'm not a writer, and you may not be a writer. And I don't know any writers, at least not ones that I can afford. So how can I tell a compelling story without writing a script? The most ingenious way of doing this today is the vlog. See, the vlog doesn't require any scripts. It requires some planning, but doesn't require any scripts. And you don't need too much to get a vlog started. You're literally using your normal everyday life as a story. So today I'm going to give you an example of a way to tell a story without having a script. Let's begin.
Oh, it's happening. Today I get ready to do something that I've been planning to do for the past 4 or 5 years. And this year it's finally happening.
Alright, so I'm from South Florida and I grew up in the church. So what that means is every year for the new year, what I did was go to church. And after church, I would come home and watch on TV the highlights of the ball dropping in Times Square. The different performances, the people, the atmosphere, everything just seemed different. Now, don't get me wrong, we celebrate the new year in South Florida. And you know, there are people who go out to clubs, there are even places where you can go and you can see a version of the ball dropping. But it just never was the same as what I saw on TV. It never was New York, Times Square, the atmosphere of the ball drop. So for the past 4 or 5 years, I've been saying I was going to go to New York to see the ball drop. And every year it would come around and I would make excuses and come up with reasons why I wouldn't go. Well, this year is that year. This year, I stopped making excuses and I'm finally going to New York to see the ball drop. Oh, and as an added bonus, being from South Florida, I've never seen snow. So hopefully there's 2 firsts. I get to see the ball drop and I may get to see snow for the very first time.
Alright, so here's the thing. I understand that for some of you, seeing snow and traveling to New York isn't a big deal. But I have this theory. This theory is that whatever someone has access to all the time, they don't value as much as someone who doesn't have access to it. So an example of this is me being from South Florida. I probably go to the beach maybe once every 2 years, or I don't really care that much about the beach. But when people travel to South Florida, it's a big deal for them to be able to go to the beach. Well, vice versa, now that I'm going to New York, it is a big deal for me to be able to see snow possibly for the first time. It is a big deal to me to be able to see the ball drop in Times Square.
Alright guys, so I just landed in New York and guess what? It's snowing! It's snowing! Obviously I'm excited. It's snowing right now. Like there's snow outside. Snow. Like snow. But another part to this trip that I didn't discuss was like making it happen. So I started this trip planning with some friends and wanted to go, and they ended up backing out, and I decided, you know what? I'm gonna go either way. And kind of touching on what this whole channel is about, where you know we make excuses for why we don't create or why we don't do things instead of really following through and doing them no matter what. So I decided, you know what, even if no one else goes, I'm gonna go. Then I end up bumping into a friend who I went to college with in Walmart of all places, and talked about how I wanted to see the ball drop. And within a week, not only did he buy a plane ticket and say he was going, he found an Airbnb, found other people to go to, knock my cost down. So that's who I'm in New York with. So this is AJ. Say hi, AJ.
Hey, what's up, guys?
This is El Juliano.
What up, what up?
This is Eli.
What's up?
So as you can see, it's nighttime in New York right now, and there's been a dramatic shift in the temperature. It is freezing out. Still nice, but it's still freezing. So we're walking right now trying to find pizza. Apparently New York is supposed to be known for their pizza, but day one has been a success for me so far. I got to see snow for the first time. Looking forward to tomorrow. Alright guys, so the first day was a success. We traveled to New York. I got to see snow for the very first time, and we got to taste some New York pizza. But today is why I came to New York. Today is the most important day. Today is what I've been thinking about since I was a kid, what I've been trying to do for the past 4 or 5 years. Today, we go to Times Square to see the ball drop, but that's about 12 hours away. So first, we gotta find something to eat. Just got done eating at a Mexican restaurant, and we are about 10 hours away from the countdown. Alright, so about 8 hours away from the countdown now, and I've had some people contact me telling me we should probably start heading to Times Square now to wait it out. So, I mean, we don't necessarily care about having the best seats in Times Square, the best spot in Times Square, but what we care more about is being in an atmosphere of people who are excited about the countdown, excited about the new beginning, excited about, you know, turning midnight and it becoming a new year. So we decided that we're gonna spend some time shopping because, I mean, who doesn't want to shop in New York? Alright guys, so we finished shopping, we got us something to eat. It is now 6 hours away from the new year, and we are headed back to our Airbnb so that we can put on some more layers because it's getting cold out here. And then we're gonna try to head down to Times Square and get as close as we can, or just be in the vicinity or the atmosphere of people who are just super duper excited about the new year, the start of the new year, and what's to come. Alright, so we just got done adding on some extra layers before we head to Times Square. And not looking forward to this cold, but still looking forward to seeing the ball drop. Julian.
What's up?
Julian, fashion or layers? What is most important?
Honestly, I kind of met at a compromise today, but I definitely feel like layers took the cake a little bit, but I'm still trying to pull out the fashion a little bit.
Nick, talk to me. How many layers do you have on?
Oh my god, let me get this. All right, so the first layer I can't even get to. That's how deep it is. I got a thermal turtleneck on, and then I have a regular thermal, and then I have a sweatshirt, a flannel, Pendleton cardigan. So that joint's 100% wool with this jacket on. I got overalls, sweatpants, long jans, 3 pair of socks, and some Doc Martin boots.
So what you're saying is it's not cold outside?
It's not cold. It's not.
Oh, and I forgot to say, we are 3 hours away from the countdown. 3 hours away from 2018. All right, so we're walking, we're getting closer and closer to Times Square. We are officially 2 hours away from the countdown, 2 hours away from the countdown. All right, so we just got let in by the security guard, but it was crazy, absolutely crazy. That we went to about 3 or 4 different stops. They wouldn't let us in. We split up at one point, had to wait on more members, but we are in at this point. We are in at this point, and we're about an hour away from the ball drop. All right, so I thought we had made it through, but there was another secret security point, and the line was long, but we're 30 minutes out. We just made it through this line right here. All right, we're 15 minutes away from the countdown. We made it, we finally made it. AJ has gotten over his sweats. Julian is freezing his behind off over there. But we are here. We're definitely not doing this ever again.
One time only.
But we made it.
Alright guys, there you have it. A way to tell a story without having a script. And I know what some of you may be thinking. You're thinking that you're not doing something as entertaining as traveling to New York and being surrounded by thousands of people watching a ball drop. But the point that I want to drive home is that with the vlog, you are the story. Not necessarily what you're doing, but you are the story. And as an example, I'll use some popular vloggers like Casey Neistat and Peter McKinnon who have mastered the art of storytelling. And because they've mastered this art, they've taken something as minute as opening mail and made it very, very entertaining. I mean, millions of people watch their videos of them simply just opening their mail. So remember, there'll always be 1,000,001 reasons why you shouldn't do something, but you only need one reason for you to do it. No excuses, just create.